I was sitting in my car at 2 a.m., staring at my phone with $11.47 in my bank account. 3 years of work, 3 years of sacrifice, and I had absolutely nothing to show for it. I put my keys in the ignition, ready to drive away from everything I'd ever dreamed of. But before I could turn that key, my phone lit up with a message that would change my life forever. What if I told you that the moment you want to quit is actually a sign you're closer than you've ever been? 3 years ago, I was 1 day away from walking away from everything I'd worked for. I had nothing left, no money, no support, and honestly, no faith. But then something happened that completely shattered everything I thought I knew about dreams, timing, and why God lets us struggle. And when you hear what I discovered in my darkest moment, you'll never look at your setbacks the same way again. In fact, what I'm about to show you might be the exact reason you're facing resistance right now. Stay with me, because if you're thinking about giving up, this could change everything. And listen, if this message resonates with you today, do me a favor, hit that like button right now and subscribe to this channel, because we're diving deep into the spiritual principles that will transform how you see your struggles. And trust me, you're going to want to catch every video we release. Let's go. The pattern God showed me. So there I was, broken, defeated, done. But that message I received, it wasn't from who you'd think. It was a voice message from my grandmother who had passed away 2 years earlier. Now, before you think I've lost my mind, let me explain. I was going through my old voicemails, looking for something, anything to hold on to, and I found this one voice message I'd saved from her. She said, "Baby, when you feel like you're in the darkest tunnel, that's when the light is right around the corner. Don't you dare give up right before your miracle." And in that moment, something clicked. God doesn't speak in loud, thunderous voices most of the time. He speaks through memories, through old wisdom, through perfectly timed reminders that shake you awake. I started looking back at every major breakthrough in my life, and here's what I discovered. Every single one came right after I wanted to quit. The 3 signs you're close. Let me show you the 3 signs God revealed to me that prove you're closer to your breakthrough than you think. Sign number 1, maximum resistance. You know what happens right before a rocket breaks through the atmosphere? It experiences the most intense pressure and heat. That's not a sign it's failing, that's a sign it's about to break free. If your dream is facing maximum resistance right now, more problems than ever, more doubts than ever, more obstacles than ever, that's not God telling you to stop. That's the enemy panicking because you're about to break through. Think about it. Why would darkness fight so hard against something that wasn't about to shine? Sign number 2, divine discomfort. Here's something nobody tells you. God will make you uncomfortable in your current situation when He's preparing you for your next level. Your restlessness you feel, that's not confusion, that's confirmation. God is strategically removing your peace from where you are because He needs you to move toward where you're supposed to be. Your discomfort is a compass, not a curse. Sign number 3, isolated season. If you've noticed that people have been falling away, opportunities have been drying up, and you feel more alone than ever, congratulations, you're in preparation mode. God isolates who He's about to elevate. He removes the crowd before He reveals the crown. Moses was alone in the desert for 40 years before leading millions. Jesus was alone in the wilderness before starting His ministry. Joseph was alone in prison before becoming second in command of Egypt. Your isolation isn't abandonment, it's preparation. What God actually said to me. Now, here's where it gets real. After that night in my car, I couldn't sleep. I opened my Bible randomly and I landed on Habakkuk 2, verse 3. It says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it will speak and it will not lie. Though it tarries, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry." Read that again. Though it tarries, wait for it. God was telling me your dream has a scheduled arrival time. Just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it's not happening. It's not delayed, it's right on time according to heaven's calendar, not yours. And here's what broke me. God said, the reason you want to give up is because you're trying to birth something in your timing, but I'm developing something in my timing, and what I'm preparing for you is bigger than what you're asking for. See, we want the dream. God wants to develop the dreamer first. We want the business. God wants to build our character first. We want the breakthrough. God wants to break through our limitations first. Drop a comment right now if you're feeling this. Just type "I won't quit" in the comments. I want to see an army of people who are choosing to push through. And when you type it, you're not just encouraging me, you're declaring it over your own life. The truth about timing. Let me tell you why most people quit right before their miracle. They judge their progress by what they can see instead of what God is doing behind the scenes. Imagine you're a farmer. You plant a seed. Day 1, nothing. Day 30, nothing. Day 60, nothing. Day 89, still nothing visible above ground. So you give up and walk away. But what you didn't know is that on day 90, that seed was about to break through the soil. Everything was happening underground. The roots were spreading. The foundation was forming. The preparation was complete. One more day and you would have seen it. But you quit on day 89. This is what most people do with their dreams. They quit in the 11th hour, when they're in the 4th quarter, right before the victory. God's been working this whole time. You just couldn't see it yet. So what do you do when you're in that waiting season? When you're tempted to give up, but something inside won't let you? Number 1, shift from asking why to asking what. Stop asking why is this happening to me and start asking what are you trying to teach me, God? One question keeps you a victim, the other makes you a student. Number 2, celebrate the small wins. You're so focused on the finish line that you're ignoring the progress. You're not where you want to be, but thank God you're not where you used to be. Celebrate that. Number 3, surround yourself with the right voices. Your dream is too important to share with people who don't have the faith to protect it. Stop telling small-minded people about big, God-sized dreams. Number 4, do the next right thing. You don't need to see the whole staircase. You just need to take the next step. God's not asking you to figure out the whole plan. He's asking you to be obedient in this moment. The final message. Here's what I need you to understand before we end this. Your dream isn't just about you. God planted that dream inside you because there are people whose lives depend on you not quitting. There are people who need the business you're about to build, the book you're about to write, the ministry you're about to start, the invention you're about to create. Your dream is someone else's answered prayer. And the enemy knows that. That's why he's fighting so hard to get you to quit. Because if you quit, it's not just your dream that dies. It's the ripple effect of everyone you were supposed to impact. So when you feel like quitting, remember, this isn't just about you anymore. God is waiting for you to trust him one more day, one more week, one more month, because what he's preparing for you is so much bigger than what you're preparing for yourself. I'm going to ask you again to drop a comment. Type "I won't quit," or "Day 90 is coming," or even just "I needed this." Let's build a community of people who refuse to give up on what God has called them to do. And if you haven't already, smash that like button and subscribe to this channel, because I'm going to keep bringing you messages that will fuel your faith and keep you pushing forward. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single video. Remember, the moment you want to quit is actually the moment you're closest to your breakthrough. Don't you dare give up on day 89. Your miracle is right around the corner. God's got you. I believe in you. Now go out there and keep pushing. I'll see you in the next one.